in the end, my ambitions have been kind of like ground down. Essentially what I do is just a bit of a song and dance act, just like anybody else really. But I wanted it to be a wider scope to what I did. But someone like Goodiepal, he kind of he really does fly the flag for that kind of idea. I just wanted to talk about this one instance at a gig that I played with Goodiepal in Colchester, and he was doing his thing where he gets up and he's doing the whistling and the wind-up musical box thing, and the stones, moving the stones around on the table, and the mechanical bird, and somewhere the whole deal. And of course it is very challenging, because you're whether you're a hipster or you've been to college or whatever, you're still in a situation where you're watching a man whistling for 5 minutes, and you get this uncomfortable feeling, which is kind of almost like central to his performance shtick, that maybe the joke's on you, and you kind of get a little bit. There's a bit part of you that becomes a little bit irritated and tired of the idea that you might be spending the rest. Like there just seems to be no end to what's going on. Is he really just going to be kind of like moving stones about on a table for the next kind of half an hour? You're trapped in this world kind of thing. And so it sort of forced me back to consider what was going on. Is he just taking the piss, or is there an underlying point that he's trying to get across? Is he winging it? Is it bullshit? I started to think like maybe there was a whole clever themed message kind of going on. That maybe his big, maybe with the stones, he was like God, with his big beard, kind of, the kind of metaphysical architect kind of thing, or something like this, and we, the audience, were there, like humanity, just questioning the design, and this was a sort of mirrored in the performance itself, a microcosm of the quest of this kind of narrative to discover, almost like in a kind of Kafka sense of like, we want to be told what's going on. And so I remember thinking all this kind of stuff, and I'm thinking, actually, that's pretty cool. How this is so open-ended that it puts you in this position. And no sooner had I kind of thought this, that I saw this girl. There was only about 20 or 30 people in the arts centre, and this girl, in a whisper that was almost like a kind of, like a stage whisper, leant over and said in her boyfriend's ear, "This is shit, let's go," like this. And I thought, well, that almost kind of proves, like, that's almost like the icing on the cake. He has to be doing something interesting, if that's what's, if you're forced to choose between kind of digging it or this is shit, then there's got to be something going on there. Yeah.